Hi there, my name is Yvette, and today is our first tutor session. I remember being in 9th grade English class. I didn't know much about figurative language, nor did I know how to use it. That is why this week's topic is 4 types of figurative language, with first simile, then metaphor, then personification, and finally onomatopoeia. It's pretty easy to learn once you get the hang of it, so don't be so tensed up. I'll try to make it as simple as possible. What is figurative language? Do you know what it is? If you do, that's amazing. But if you don't, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Figurative language is a tool that an author employs to help the reader visualize what is happening in a story or poem. They describe something by comparing it with something else, but mean something different than its literal meaning. Our first word is simile. A simile uses the words like or as to compare one object or idea with another to suggest they are alike. For example, the dress fits me like a glove. This doesn't literally mean it fits them like a glove, but that it fits their body perfectly. Another example is she was as tall as a mountain. Do you think she was really taller than a mountain? No. This is just another way to say that she was really tall. The last example is Mark crept into the room as quiet as a mouse. In this sentence, Mark is being compared to the mouse to explain that he was really quiet when he came into the room. Do you better understand how similes work now? I hope you do. Now we move on to metaphor. A metaphor states a fact or draws a verbal picture by the use of comparison. A simile would say you are like something, but a metaphor would say you are something. For example, you are what you eat. If you eat a banana, you're not going to be actually a banana. Instead, it's a phrase that means if you have a healthy diet, you will be a healthy person. But if you eat unhealthy food, your body will take damage. Another example is the assignment was a breeze. This implies that the assignment was not as difficult. Notice that when you compare something using a metaphor, you don't use like or as. Instead, you say something straightforward like this is this. You can replace this with any word you would like to compare it to. I could say money is life, meaning it's all about money. I could also use a simile and change it into a metaphor. She is like a toothpick is a simile. But when you say she is a toothpick, it makes it into a metaphor. Our second to last word of the day is personification. Personification is a figure of speech in which human characteristics are given to an animal or object. For example, my teddy bear gave me a hug. What kind of teddy bear can go up to you and give you a hug? Unless it's Chucky or something, but Chucky isn't a teddy bear. Anyways, in the sentence, the teddy bear was given a human-like quality to say it hugged him. Another example can be, the flowers dance in the gentle breeze. This means that the flowers move with the breeze. The final word we will be talking about is onomatopoeia. It sounds pretty complicated, but it's actually easier than it sounds. The hardest part of onomatopoeia would be spelling it. Onomatopoeia is the use of a word to describe or imitate a natural sound or the sound made by an object or action. For example, snap, crackle, pop, hiss, meow, moo, and bang. It's pretty much any sound you hear that can be translated into a word. This concludes our first tutor session. I hope I helped you learn more about figurative language. If you have any questions about today's lesson, please write them down so they can be answered the next day in class. But before you leave, I have a surprise. Here's a quick quiz to see if you paid attention. Next, you will be seeing a preview film by one of my classmates. Hold on to your seats and enjoy.
Hey, dog! Where's he at, huh? Yeah, she's not here to defend you? Leave me alone! Sit down!
What's enough? Nothing.
What the hell? I'm just trying to help you.
Man, what did I just do?